Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast.
We're back.
We're back.
You thought we wouldn't come back, but we fucking did.
What?
Bitch.
Some people call us the Comeback Podcast because we come back every week.
People are like, why doesn't this show end?
We come back in your ears every week.
Sure do.
Which is the name of my stripper. That's going to be my stripper name.
Come back in your ears?
Come back in your ears. Thank you all for tuning in to another episode of the CumCast. This week's beer of the week is personal favorite. I say that about every beer I review because I love beer.
And this is all he has.
This is all I have. This is all I have in life.
This and chai.
I have a girlfriend, apartment, and beer. And those are my three comforts in life. This beer is called For Pete's Sake, and it's brought to us by DuClaw Brewing Company. This beer is an imperial version of Sweet Baby Jesus with an exclamation point. A chocolate peanut butter porter that raises the bar again with its silky, full-bodied, big roasted malt flavor, an aroma dominated by rich notes of peanut butter and chocolate, subtle fruit and coffee notes, and a strong, warming 9%, whopping 9% ABV. For Pete's Sake is a whole new level of a chocolate peanut butter porter. This is a hop variety of Nugget and Galena hops. It has a 3.85 bottle cap rating on Untapped.com.
Just rounded up to 4.
Yeah. So this beer, I thought it was very funny. That's the reason why I decided to actually have it appear on the podcast. This beer actually takes the place in certain grocery stores because its cousin, Sweet Baby Jesus, was taken off the shelves in Heinen's grocery stores located in Ohio because it is because of the name Sweet Baby Jesus per customer complaints.
Was Jesus not a baby?
Yes, but I think it's because it's taking Jesus' name in vain. And I understand maybe Heinen's grocery store is a religious grocery store like Chick-fil-A. So, but that's the reason why I thought it was very entertaining to know that. So, for Pete's sake, get it today. 9% ABV, so drink responsibly. And
which is weird because you eat God and drink Jesus' blood in church, but you won't drink his beer?
Let's just say that not all religious people are the same.
I guess. You got fucking haters out there.
Well, here's the thing. Hey, everybody hates, even religious people. So, get some of that For Pete's Sake from DuClaw Brewing Company today, or any day. Now let's get into the episode after this catchy music.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Ryan, and welcome back to the CumCast, a show where there is no fucking topic. We just say what literally pops into our heads. And joining me, as always, is Cody, the man who owns more tank tops than any frat boy I know and has bigger tits than a girl. Welcome.
Maple bacon donuts is the topic that popped into my head. It's literally. Have you ever had one?
No.
That is the quintessential savory and sweet. And I love it. It's one of my favorite donuts. That and give me a custard-filled traditional chocolate eclair. Give me one of those. Or a blueberry cake donut, which actually is I believe a cake donut is called the original or traditional donut.
It's an old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned donut. Because they made them out of cakes.
It's an old-fashioned dummy.
Okay, well, give me a blueberry old-fashioned glazed fucking donut made out of cake. Yeah, that is going to make me cast my pants.
I prefer cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll? Who the fuck goes to a donut shop and gets a cinnamon roll?
People.
I know, I mean...
Who goes to a donut place? It's a bakery.
I mean, I guess we
It's not just like, hey, where's the donut shop?
But see, you and I base...
I guess Dunkin'.
You and I base our quality at restaurants off of like certain weird fucking items like their coleslaw. Like if they got good coleslaw, like we love that place.
Yeah.
Seriously, like it just
if you put red cabbage in your coleslaw, get the fuck away from me.
Like so we literally
white cabbage only.
If they have coleslaw as a side item at certain restaurants, we usually
it has to be creamy.
Yeah, we
You're
usually
stupid. You just put fucking apple cider vinegar in it.
I swear,
I
swear you better not fucking make it sweet. It doesn't deserve sugar. It does not deserve that. Do not put sugar in your fucking coleslaw. Also, don't make it, I don't know, dry. Nobody likes.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to eat
salad.
Nobody wants
to order coleslaw and eat salad.
No, we
fucking
literally
a bowl of cabbage is what it is with some apple cider vinegar and some pepper.
It's so weird though because we base restaurants off of these weird things like
there are fucking sauces like aioli or a fucking sriracha ranch or like a sriracha mayo, shit like that.
Right.
Dippins. Or anything dippins.
Certain side items. We don't even base it off of entrees.
It was like, how was your steak? It was alright, but that fucking appetizer, them fucking little potato balls with that sriracha ranch was shit.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck about your steak.
That's why fucking TGI Fridays or whatever it was, is the best.
TGI Fridays,
because it's endless fucking apps.
And they moved from here like right after they made it 100% of the time. They made endless apps like all year round instead of certain times after they closed this one.
Everything else sucks. The ribs are not bad.
Now in that spot's a Red Robin.
Yeah.
And Red Robin, no, it's not
Bottomless
Red Robin.
Fries.
Is it Red Robin?
It's Red Robin.
Yeah, Red Robin. Now
no,
it is
Baskin. Wait, no, Red Robin.
Is you sure?
Yeah, Red Robin. Red Robin, yum.
Yeah, that's right.
The bottomless fries.
Yeah. Wait, is it? Are you sure it's Red Robin?
Bitch, it's not Baskin Robbins. That's the only other one because they're just a fucking ice cream place. It's Red Robin.
You sure? I feel like it's not.
Yes. It's
okay, yeah, Red Robin burger place.
Yeah.
And what the fuck about, like, what is Red Robin? Red Robin sounds like a breakfast joint. It doesn't sound like a burger place, but they do have, it's Red Robin Gourmet Burgers. That's almost like when IHOP wanted to be IHOB, International House of Burgers.
Yeah.
It was a fucking publicity stunt, but they actually legitimately tried to serve really good gourmet burgers. But
but everybody's like, no, where's my fucking crate?
No, you're like the older brother of Denny's. You're just as fucking garbage.
Well, it fell through, but they still kept the burgers.
Right.
Everybody says the burgers aren't that bad, but
yeah, you're just as fucking garbage as Denny's. And some people
from Indiana.
Yeah, some people love Denny's, and I just can't get with it. I can't get with it.
I know their secret to their omelets.
Child's tears.
No, they put pancake mix in it.
in their omelets?
In their omelets.
What does that do to an omelet?
It makes it super thick.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's a thick ass egg.
What the fuck? That's like...
You want to know how I know that?
How?
It says it on the menu.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. It says we put pancake mix in our omelets.
I gotta look this up.
And I was like, maybe that's how it keeps
Denny's
together.
menu omelet.
What is this cuisine omelet dish made from beaten eggs? Oh, that's the definition of an omelet.
Oh, sorry. Denny's menu omelet.
And you just pulled up like item 55 and up omelet Denny's. It's not Denny's, you fucko. It's IHOP.
Oh, I thought you said Denny's.
Did I say Denny's?
Yeah, you said Denny's.
Oh, okay, never mind.
IHOP omelet.
I'm hungry.
IHOP omelet. I'm hungry.
No.
IHOP omelet.
Pancake batter. Right there, bitch. Told you.
Yeah, you said Denny's. That's why I looked at Denny's.
Whatever.
Preheated griddle or skillet.
They have a
teaching us how to
recipe.
cook it. Preheated griddle or skillet at 350 degrees. So it says right here, in a medium bowl, combine the eggs, bacon pieces from 4 slices of bacon, pancake batter. Wait, this is the bacon temptation omelet. That's why. That's why
it's in every omelet.
Oh.
But that's just, they're throwing bacon in there to, that's how you make that one. I got their chicken fajita and it was pretty good.
Do you make egg white This is fucking dumb. Yeah. Okay, so it's pancake batter omelet. Okay, so
Yeah, why
So
don't
it's
you
just
just
every
why don't you just believe me? You don't have to look it up.
I've never been to IHOP, so I don't know.
I went there one fucking time and it was okay.
We have one here. It's just not the greatest. But back to what we were saying, we just base restaurants off of weird qualities. Like personally, if the bathroom is super dope and I could totally just, even if I don't have to poop, I'll just go in there and sit by myself and just scroll on my phone and I'm comfortable and it feels like I'm at home. Like you're A+ for me. Like if your bathroom's awesome and you got good coleslaw, you want the Cummcast to approve your restaurant. So just shout out to any restaurant owners. Coleslaw, bathrooms, and what else? Sauces. Apps. You got dope ass appetizers and some like bombing ass coleslaw and a cozy bathroom. Like A+ for me. That is a recommended spot.
Yeah, and put fucking doors on your stalls.
I went to.
Who wants to shit facing somebody?
when I was in high school, I wrestled for 2 years, and we went to another high school for a tournament. So and wrestling tournaments, for those of you who have kids or if you've been in wrestling tournaments in high school are all fucking day. There was like 3 or 4 a year, I think we went to within a season. The rest of them were just single meets, either at our place or theirs. It was just one team versus one team. But most of the time, you getting what?
Sounds like you're fucking these people.
Yeah, but most of the time,
we went to different meets. It was like one time we went to their place,
yeah.
One time we went to our place.
Yeah, that's the great high school wrestling orgy. But we would get, so you would have 4 or 5 schools at this one place. So it's crowded. There's hundreds of people there. Parents and families coming to watch. A lot of people. And you're there basically for 8 hours probably. It's a long time. So you gotta kind of get used to that life, that you're going to be gone all day at this wrestling meet. And at this one school, it was their main auditorium.
Fucking good.
It was, Ryan's talking about his beer. It was at their main auditorium, and I had to shit so bad. And the only bathrooms that were not closed were on the second floor. So we had to walk all the way around the gym to go up the stairs. When we got up there, there was no doors on any stall. No doors on any stall. So when I'm in there doing my business, and this guy walks in, and he goes to the urinal that's beside the stalls, and he walks to the sink that's washing his hands. Well, the sink just so happens to be right in front of all the stalls. And he's washing his hands, and he's looking right at me. He's washing his hands, putting soap in it, doing the 20-second thing. He looks up, I was like, how's it going? Just taking a shit, And he's like, hey. And he walks out like I couldn't do anything.
Weirdest fucking conversation either.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey,
this school was one of our rivals, and we played them a lot. And let's just say it wasn't comforting to be around there. I mean, a lot of the lockers didn't have doors on them, and they were like punched in. A lot of the doors were smashed on the lockers, and you couldn't open them, or they didn't have doors on them. And I want to say that's probably the reason why they didn't have doors on the stalls in the bathroom, because either people are /fucking or shooting up in there.
Because they ripped them off.
Probably. That teenage rage, man. Like, and we both have been there. Hormones.
Which is weird because it's like the boys' bathroom, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a bunch of dudes fucking
Either that or ripping the doors off, or everybody's shooting up in the stall. I don't know. I watched this show, and I can't remember what it was. It was one of those. It wasn't. It was either Drugs Inc. or some kind of drug documentary show that has seasons and episodes in it. I think it was in a European country. They were following this heroin addict, I believe, and he was homeless, and he would shoot up. They have these public bathrooms in these European countries. They're just on the street. It's like this little.
They have them in the U.S. too.
It's like a little dome thing.
Yeah.
Do they?
They have them like New York and Chicago.
Well, this is a country. It was either in Italy, Spain, or England or something, or France or something like that, but they have like public urinals. Like men just walk up and there's like a stall and you piss at this.
That's like that one we talked about that one time. It was like in France or something. It looked like a mailbox and you're supposed to piss in it. Remember that? And it drained in the canal. Do you remember that?
I don't think so.
It was a mailbox.
Where was that at?
It was in Europe, like in France or something like that. And it looked like a mailbox that was cock height. And you stuck your dick in the slot and it was to pee in.
Is it these things right here? Or these?
No, not those. I mean,
that's the one. That's the one.
That's a public bathroom.
So it's just like a urinal you walk up to?
It would look like a fucking mailbox.
Really?
Yeah. Just put like piss slots in France or something.
So outdoor
bathrooms in France.
In France. Okay. So, but yeah, the one I'm talking about, they were following around this heroin addict, I believe, and there was a timer. That is this thing right here?
No, it's not that either.
Okay.
These are like mailboxes.
What about this?
No, see, that's the same thing.
Okay.
See, that's fucking weird, though. You're just like
that
taking
is
a piss in front of everybody.
But basically, they were following him around, and you only get, I think it's a 2-minute timer. And what if you got to shit? What if you have to shit on the street?
I think they're more than that, but
I know that he had to fight against. He was going in there to shoot up, and he had to fight against the clock because a 2-minute timer, the fucking door opens whether you're ready or not.
Well, I saw these girls on one of those shows too, and theirs was 5 minutes. I think they were in the U.S.
See, I can take a shit in 5 minutes.
Yeah, but they were, and if you after 5 minutes, the toilet hydraulically lifts up and dumps.
Yeah, and then the door swings open.
The door opens.
Yeah, but this one that we're looking at right here, this one is literally just so picture like a pillar.
Like it looks like a urinal, but it's outside.
Yeah, it looks like a stand-up urinal outside on the street. This guy is peeing. I mean, it's got walls up, and you can't see his dick.
And there's a lady
but there is a lady, which I assume is maybe his wife or maybe just a stranger. She is standing probably 10 feet away from him, and the dude's just standing there, just enjoying his day, walking on the street. He's probably going to Starbucks or something, or shopping for some new slacks or some new flip-flops or something like that, and he's just got
some new slacks.
Just got to go pee on the street, which I am totally down for. Like, I have peed in many places. When I'm hiking long distances and I don't really see anybody around, like I'll just go. I need 30 seconds and I'm done. I just need 30 seconds of my time, 30 seconds of time, and like I'm good to go. If it's an emergency, I'd rather pee on the street when nobody's around, or pee in the middle of the woods when nobody's around on a hiking trail, than piss my pants or God forbid, poop myself, because nobody wants to hike 4 miles with shit in your pants. Let's be honest.
Ooh, here's the outdoor ones for the women.
Now that's just fucking weird.
So it's like a little.
You could literally you could see the tops of their heads.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't close off either.
No, it's literally it looks like a 4-leaf clover, but the walls only go up to your chest. So you're sitting.
It looks like a cut off Pringles can.
Yeah, so you're sitting on a toilet and people can see your fucking head. Like if they're walking by, they can see you literally, and they know what you're doing in there. They know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a fucking bathroom for everybody. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I can see myself using it because I'm a man, but I know for a fact that Cheyenne would probably just not even bother with that. I don't want to say stage fright, but I guess it's that.
See, a lot of places just don't let you in there unless you're gonna fucking buy something or
right.
What have you.
I do it as a joke. If I'm walking by the bathroom and she has the door shut and I can hear her peeing, I will say, "Hey," and
quiet down in there,
and it'll stop on a dime.
Really,
literally, it'll just be like you can hear it. You can hear. Yeah, no, you can hear
what?
It. You can hear it just stop in the toilet. And she goes, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing, just fucking with you." And she's like, "You fucking dick." It's hilarious. I love messing with her.
Cork your piss hole.
Cork your piss hole.
Peeing too loud.
So, we hope you all have had a great week. We have missed you, and we hope you all have had a wonderful week, a wonderful first week of August. It is beautiful weather here where we at in South Central Indiana. Absolutely beautiful weather. I hope you all are experiencing the same. Ryan, how's your week been? Did you do anything exciting?
Yeah. I worked.
That's not fucking exciting.
And then after I worked, I went to a local favorite of ours, the Tap, there locally in Bloomington. And I went there.
So you went to eat.
Isn't that fun?
Now, I know I'm going to get a new beer. So I know that you were Ryan was texting me. Sorry, people. I know that you were texting me when you were there because you were being super overly nice to me.
Huh?
I know that Ryan's usually not, we have
just leave that on the table.
Why want it to stay cold, though?
It's going to be cold while you drink it.
Well, Ryan and I don't have the usual brother relationship. We love to hate each other. Or just, would you say it's a brotherly dislike?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. But either way, we're not, we stand.
I just do it because it's weird.
Yeah. Ryan.
There was one time I did it for like 3 months where I just did like the predicted texts. Like I would just say okay or whatever the fuck to respond to people. Well, then I would start using the predictive text. It would pick up what they said, and then I would type in like one word, and then I would
was it like a challenge to yourself to do it for 3 months? Or
no,
what?
I just thought it was fun. And I would just do it. Somebody'd be like, what are you doing? And I'd be like, nothing. How are you?
Yeah, I use.
But I did it to you that one time, and you were like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm just using predictive text."
Yeah, I do that sometimes, but it's always like, "How are you today?" And I'm just like, "I'm a redneck. I don't talk like that." I'm just like, "How you doing, partner?
What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
Fucking where's the water hole?"
Let's be honest. I hate y'all, and I hate when you use it. I hate you.
Well, he's not talking about you. He means the word y'all.
I mean you. I hate when you use y'all because you don't talk like that.
Y'all?
We don't say y'all, and I hate, and
I cannot, bitch.
I cannot stand when people type it, y'all, and I'm like, you are from the same town I
y'all
grew up in.
Y'all fucking ignorant.
You're from the same town I grew up in. You're not from this. You're not Southern at all. You don't need to talk like that. Nothing about you screams, Southerner at all. You're from the same town. You grew up there. You're born there. So seeing y'all just kind of aggravates me. Right. It's about certain words aggravate me. Like when people say, like when we had a friend who would always say steak tips and taters, that aggravates the fucking shit out of me. That is just like word vomit. It's word vomit to me. It just sounds weird. Just taters. Just people saying taters. I hate that. Hate it. That, what else aggravates me? A few words aggravate me, and I don't know why. It just sounds weird to me.
Bunch of shit aggravate me.
Is there certain words that, when people talk about food, well, it's mostly when people talk about food.
I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff, but I can't think of anything right now.
Like creamy or cheesy. You don't have to put that. You don't have to put that.
Doesn't bother me.
I don't know.
Some people don't like moist.
I'm trying to think of other ones, but they're mostly food related, but they just drive me fucking insane. In my head. It just drives me insane because I don't like the way they sound. And when people, we actually just talked about Cheyenne, and I just talked about one. I actually just deactivated my Facebook account. So, I kept Messenger though, because I'm a weak bitch. I'm a weak person. So I kept Messenger so people can still message me on Facebook. But I'm just tired of seeing, with all this shit going on Facebook, I'm just tired of seeing all this bullshit and I don't really use Facebook at all, but I do use Instagram.
That's why I follow food shit. Tasty, yeah. Yellow Teeth, Smiley Chef.
What?
Salt
Yellow
Bay.
Teeth?
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of food shit is that?
It's a food page.
Is that like Is that like the fucking Trunchbull off of Matilda?
A lot of them
That's
are
her. Is that her cooking show? Yellow Teeth?
No.
That's Nurse Trunchbull.
It's like the wrong Missy. Fucking, what is it? Hairy werewolf vagina with yellow teeth in the tongue.
Yeah, that's like Miss Trunchbull's fucking cooking show, Yellow Teeth.
No, it's like outdoor cooking and stuff like that, like primitive cooking or whatever.
But why Yellow Teeth?
That's just the name of the motherfucking page.
That just means you don't brush.
Fucking now this.
Let's just call it I don't brush.
Now this, the Dodo, Lad Bible.
Yeah.
They're all got a bunch of stupid fucking names.
Let's just call it I don't brush. The Cummcast.
Yeah. Well, you picked out that fucking name.
That's a good fucking name.
So.
It's a good name. But yeah, so I'm off Facebook, but it's at Cody Cummings Official. It's in the description of every podcast.
Yeah, go follow Cody so you can watch his stupid workout video he posted.
Stupid workout video that got plenty of views, and I'm not ashamed of it. I posted if you go follow me at Cody Cummings Official, I posted it's a 20-minute kettlebell workout video. I've never posted a live story before, or a live post before. I recorded it live. Never posted that before. And 2, I never posted a workout video before. In the many years that I've been in health and fitness, I've never, ever, ever posted a video like that. Pictures, maybe, but I've never done that before. So it was new, times 2 for me. And also, I had a good time doing it. I really did. I think it's like half an hour long, but I try to explain as best as I can. And I go through the workouts with you, and I explain the app that I use. So it's a 20-minute simple kettlebell workout. And if you get the app that I use, I explain it in the video. It's super easy, and it's easy to use, and it only takes 1 kettlebell. Or you don't even have to use kettlebell. Just grab a fucking jug of water. Like a jug of water will work too. So yeah, that's on my Instagram at Cody Cummings Official. But back to what I was saying.
I mean, I didn't watch it.
I got.
Did you just wake up or something?
Huh?
Did you wake up or something when you did it? Because you look like a 50-year-old fucking man.
Yeah.
You look like shit.
I asked Cheyenne about it, and she said it was the way the light, because the sun was facing me and the light was shining down instead of up. But when I'm working out, it doesn't look like it because I was
telling people at work about it. I was like, yeah, Cody posted this workout video, and I was like, he looked like shit.
I thought it looked like shit too, but then I asked Cheyenne after I had uploaded it, and she was sitting there talking to me. I was like, do I look like this? And she goes, no, it's just the way the light was hitting you.
You look like you got in a fucking time machine and aged 20 years.
Yeah, I was like, do I look like that now?
A little bit.
No, I don't.
You look like shit every day.
I fucking don't.
You look like old shit.
I don't look like shit every day.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Uh-huh.
Either way, I actually had fun doing it, so I will be doing more of those. And I got some good comments on it and stuff like that, and people seem to like it and view it.
What were the comments? What the fuck is up with your face?
Why do you look like the Grim fucking Reaper? Why do you look like a spoiled tomato?
Why did Doc Brown put you in his time machine?
So I got away from Facebook, but back to what I was saying. The one thing that's been aggravating me lately is because I know people like to post pictures of their food and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with it. But what gets me is it doesn't make me mad, but I just think it's entertaining. And it's kind of funny when people post a picture of their food and it's just on like some paper plate like you. You post pictures, it's on a paper plate, the lighting sucks, the picture sucks, and it's like, and the post says like, love cooking, and it's a hamburger, mac and cheese, and fucking like instant rice. And it's just like, and this one, it was like, get you a woman that can cook. And it was mac and cheese, a salad, and a hamburger. I was just like, that's not cooking.
That doesn't even go together.
That's the basic fucking cooking.
It's just like, we're eating a shitload of carbs. How about a fucking salad?
Like, it's just like, you take some ground beef.
But then you're a fucking hypocrite because you just posted that fucking ugly ass fucking video shit. on Instagram.
I actually had a lot of fun doing it. And it was my first
Maybe
one
they
ever.
had fun cooking and posting. You're a fucking hypocrite.
I am not a hypocrite.
You posted shit, they posted shit. You're fucking equal.
You
can't be like, these fucking bitches on Facebook, I cancel my shit.
But here's the thing. You're the
Fuck them motherfuckers making baked beans and fucking hot dogs and shit.
You're the only
Look at me
one.
in my fucking kettlebell
But
workout.
here's the thing. You're the only hater I have because you're the only one that talks shit about it.
Who else is gonna talk shit? If they'd be like, okay, if you told them, oh, I just deleted my Facebook because you made a fucking...
I didn't say anything about that.
No, but what I mean is, if you saw those people and was like, yeah, you made me delete my Facebook because you made a fucking hot dog and a hamburger.
They didn't make me delete it. The one thing that made me delete it was people who I know arguing over what's going on right now with the world.
Oh, you don't have to look at it.
I know, but I also don't use it, so why keep it?
You can do what you want. I don't care.
Right, no, the fact that I see... The point that I made to myself was I don't use it at all. The only thing I use is Messenger because I don't have a lot of people's numbers. That's it, and I talk to people on Messenger. That's literally the fucking only thing. That's the only thing I use it for. So I figured might as well just deactivate it, and I don't miss it at all. I prefer Instagram. It's so much easier. It's just a fucking picture. It's a picture with a short description. Unless you're David Goggins and you write paragraphs on your description. Which, shout out David Goggins, that biggest beast on earth. So, biggest man on earth. But yeah, so I did that this week. And I've been baking a lot recently. I've been making all kinds of fucking treats every week. Just simple 3 or 4 ingredients. I made bagels with Greek yogurt and all-purpose flour as a base. They were super easy. I've just been baking a lot lately. I'm not a baker, so this is all new to me. But I've just been making like snacks.
He's turning into a housewife, everybody.
Well, that's misogynistic.
I mean, isn't that what housewives do, though? Bake.
No, anybody can bake, actually, bitch.
Okay, I take it back.
Yeah, you should take it back. But I prefer making... I honestly, I think it's easier and it's a lot cheaper. I've been making our granola for months now, and it's so much cheaper. It's easier. You can make it how you want. There's no additives. You know exactly what's in there. I think it's a lot better, to be honest with you. And like the bagels, it's only like 4 to 5 ingredients. It's super easy. I've been making these like snack bars. They're only 3 or 4 ingredients.
Here we fucking go again. He's chasing a fucking fly.
It's a gnat.
Like a goddamn frog.
Did you see it?
It doesn't exist.
It only flies in front of my fucking
I put this in the
face.
description last time. Cody's chasing an invisible gnat.
I seen it. Yeah, I only...
With the coat, okay. He's chasing an invisible gnat. We have a fucking lamp in here that gets hot, turns off. 2 minutes later, kicks fucking back on. It seems like we're fucking died and went to heaven. All right, it's just fucking bright up above our heads. Yeah. It's fucking This room has a fucking litter box in it, a closet full of shit. You can't even close the fucking doors. It's sticking 4 feet out in the fucking room.
We just moved in.
No, you fucking did. Look at all this shit.
You feel like it's just like a fucked
There's
up...
6 goddamn yoga mats in there. Fucking popcorn, like you get your fucking grandpa the fucking tin of popcorn for Christmas, fucking blankets, fucking boxes, a fucking cat carrier, a fucking baby cage, a stack full of fucking board games. Who the fuck plays board games? This is 2020. Get an Xbox, bitch.
We play board games,
What
Brian.
the fuck?
You like playing board games.
They're alright if you're fucking...
alright.
If you go back to fucking Amish times. Jesus Christ.
Leave it to the single loser to judge what this room looks like. Now, we just moved in, so yes, there was a bunch of shit in here. But we are making progress on unpacking stuff slowly. The majority of it
I can fucking tell.
The majority of it is not mine. It is Cheyenne. She has a lot of shit. She has not thrown anything away since 2017.
Fucking cookie jars, suitcases.
Clearly. But I don't even know where the fuck we were going with that.
I don't fucking know
I don't
either.
remember. I don't fucking remember.
Oh, what I was going to tell you is when I went to the tap to go eat there was a lady there. I think I told you about this. She couldn't say sriracha. The only lady I know, I couldn't say sriracha. They have burgers of the month or whatever, and their burger of the month this month was a sriracha turkey burger, and she could not for the fucking. Usually, if I can't pronounce something, I'll fucking look it up and hit the little voice thing, and it'll say it for me on Google or whatever. And I was like, who in their fucking right mind today doesn't know what sriracha is? She kept calling it shirachi. And I was like, there's no CH in this motherfucking word. She kept calling it srirachi. And she's like, I don't know what that is. She asked the waitress, she's like, is it spicy or something?
Bro, did you know that sriracha is spelled sriracha? So it's sriracha.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's right here, sriracha.
No. Yes, I fucking know that.
You know that?
If I guarantee you have a fucking bottle in the fridge right now.
I do.
And you never looked at it.
No, it's like turmeric. Like turmeric it's turmeric. It's TURM.
People say turmeric, but there's an R in it.
Yeah, it's turmeric.
It's turmeric.
Yeah, but this is...
You're just as dumb as she is.
Sriracha. Who?
That lady at the restaurant. She kept going, what's shirachi? Sounds like it. She goes, it sounds like something.
I don't Google sriracha, so I don't realize that there's another fucking R. What's up with all these R's in these fucking foods?
I don't know.
There's too many R's. Like, decrease the R's.
She's like, it sounds like something in acupuncture. I was just like, I swear to God, if I wasn't eating fucking food right now, I would smack the shit out of you. Shirachi. I don't know what that shirachi is.
Wasn't she a food critic?
That's what it sounded like. Yeah. She's like, what's this shirachi? And then...
Or she might just be an old lady that doesn't know how to pronounce food words.
She was a young lady. It was her and her friend.
Then she might be a young lady that doesn't know how to pronounce
and
food words.
They kept being like, what's this shirachi? And like, oh,
I don't know one person our age or younger that doesn't know what the fuck sriracha is.
I don't know. She was on a different fucking planet. I was like, I know it's a Japanese hot sauce, or it's a Asian hot sauce. I don't know if it's Japanese, maybe Chinese, maybe Korean. I don't know. But it's an Asian hot sauce. But who the fuck doesn't know what sriracha is?
It's a type of hot sauce or chili sauce made from the paste of chili peppers, distilled vinegar, garlic, sugar, and salt.
But I believe it might be Korean. I know it's Asian. It's an Asian hot sauce. But people use sriracha from everywhere.
It's Thai.
So
sriracha is pronounced sriracha. So it's sriracha. Sriracha.
Not shirachi.
Yeah. Sriracha is a hot chili sauce named for the Thai coastal port city Sriracha, for which it hails. The general recipe for sriracha includes chili pepper paste, distilled vinegar, garlic, sugar, and salt, and was first developed to serve with seafood or eggs as a dipping sauce. And I put that shit on everything.
I buy the generic sriracha, and it's not as hot, but it's still pretty good.
Little sweeter. I've used it before. It's pretty good. Cheyenne follows this YouTube personality person. I think she's fucking annoying. Or
the YouTube personality?
The YouTube personality.
Both.
No, Shy is not annoying most of the time. 99% of the time she's not annoying. Which comes with couples. But, yeah, I think she's super fucking annoying, and
It's just when you're in the bedroom, she's like, get the fuck off me.
Yeah, and I only watch it with her to provide entertainment for myself. Just like when we watch 90 Day Fiancé, it's only entertaining to myself. I only do it to completely just talk straight up shit, and she's okay with that, and that's why I love her, because she's okay with me talking shit about her shows. So she actually, this YouTube personality, she is so obsessed with sriracha that
just say sriracha.
Sriracha.
You don't have to be all fucking grammatically correct.
She is so obsessed with it that she has the within flight limit standards bottle as like a, like the hand sanitizer carrier things. She has that within the fluid ounce limit sriracha thing that she puts sriracha in to take with her on vacations and shit, because she is like she like uses it to I don't know, put on everything, I guess.
lube up her dildo.
that is one fire dildo.
Let's get some Thai heat in this bedroom, baby.
But yeah, I know that she has like a little keychain when she goes on flights and shit that is full of sriracha, and that would suck if it opened up. Then don't check your bag. I'll tell you that fucking much. That shit would open up. Remember that one time we checked our bag going on vacation to Mexico, and we thought we weren't ever going to get them back?
Yeah.
And this one guy that was from like...
That's the first time we flew.
Yeah, this one guy...
And they didn't have room up top, so it was just like, we'll put it on the plane, no charge. And we're like, all right. So they put it on the plane, and then we're just like, hey, is this shit... Because we left our other boarding passes in there. It's a good thing we found a kiosk so we could print the motherfuckers out, because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Right. Because
we landed in Georgia. We told the story before. We had 45 minutes to get to our fucking plane.
Right.
And Georgia Airport is a bitch and a half, and it was under construction, and we had to print off our other boarding passes.
Right.
And we got there with, like, they were boarding the plane when we fucking got there.
There was this other guy that had his same... There was this other guy that had the same bag we did, but didn't have our little flight tags with our names on them. So we had those particular bright green tags, and this other guy had the same duffel bag, and I grabbed it, and you said, that's not ours. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, there's no tag. I was like, what do you mean? You're like, there's no tag on it. I was like, oh. And it
was just a camo duffel bag. It was fucking Under Armour.
It was the same brand as ours, though.
No, it wasn't.
You sure?
Ours was Redhead. His was Under Armour, and I was like, that's not our fucking bag.
Oh, and I dropped it.
It didn't even look like ours.
And then he walked right up.
It didn't even look like ours. And I was like, that's not ours. And you're like, what are you talking about? I was like, there's no fucking tags on it. I was like, plus it's Under Armour. I was like, we have Redhead bags. And I was like, oh, okay.
I was just waiting to get our fucking bag, dude, because I was a little intimidated because we landed in Cancun, Mexico, and right across from the plane there was an armed military personnel with a M16.
It's Mexico.
With an M16 across his fucking chest, staring at us through the fucking window.
Cartels down there.
Yeah, cartels everywhere.
Yeah.
I just thought it scared the shit out of me because we were waiting. The guide,
like they want to shoot some fat white kid. That'd be a fucking legal nightmare.
Like the guy,
30 Mexicans die every day, and they're just like one fat white kid got shot by a fucking federale.
I don't think you can actually say that 30 Mexican people die every day in Mexico.
It was just a fucking example.
Okay,
30. I guarantee there's way more that die every fucking day.
Probably. I mean, there's a
lot of people. Do you have a problem with me saying 30 of them died, or the fact that I said 30 Mexicans died?
30 Mexicans died.
So the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Are you Googling how many Mexicans die every day?
No, how many people die every day? Because I know there's a lot. But yeah, it's just when we got off the plane. And I'm just standing there, just waiting in the hallway because the guide is taking us through customs to make sure we get through there and on time because we have to get on this tour bus to go to our actual resort. And while we're waiting there for everybody to get off the plane, there's just this window right here. And I just kind of look over and I look up and there's just this fucking guy. There's just a military personnel with a fucking M16 just holding it right here in front of him. He looks down at me and I look up at him. I'm like, how's it going? So, estimated people that die every day is just over 150,000 people. So that's a staggering number, and it means that every hour more than 6,000 people die. These numbers include death, violence, disease, and famine, as well as many other causes of death.
The next one down is how many people die from diabetes each day.
I'm going to say, so it's 195 per day, which is...
71,000 people die per year from diabetes.
And that's a lot of
Why don't we have diabetes commercials?
Huh?
Why don't we have diabetes commercials? We have non-smoking commercials. We have no tobacco.
Well,
alcohol, drugs.
We
have more problem with fat people.
I actually have a news article this week that explains why you don't see any diabetes commercials anymore, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I really do.
Well, back then people indulged the fuck out of everything because everything was new. You're just like, plastic. The new space age plastic.
What the fuck are you talking about? Plastic?
What I mean is like, early on...
Talking about, like, fake legs and shit?
You're a fucking idiot. No. What I mean is, early, like, back a long time ago, like 100 years ago, people were just like, we've been inventing shit. But now, we're starting to realize that, oh, this shit's bad for us. Hey, this plastic's cancer causing. Hey, chocolate's bad for you. Hey, smoking's bad for you. Back in the 50s, everybody's just like, fuck it. Smoking's good. Smoke when you're pregnant. Smoke when blah. Smoke when blah. Smoke on planes. Smoke in movie theaters. All this shit. It was cool. Marilyn Monroe smoked. Pole and cigarettes. What's up?
No, she only went down on the...
Oh, she only fucked him. She didn't suck dick. No, she was classy.
She only went down on the president's wiener. That's it.
She had sex with a lot of people, more than just the president. Celebrities. Fucking James Dean tapped that ass.
How do you
before he fucking died?
How do you know?
Because there's a picture of them together. James Dean. Who didn't fuck James Dean? Well, no, excuse me. Who didn't want to fuck James Dean? He was a sexy guy. He hot.
Yeah, whatever. So the reason actually...
Yeah, whatever. You ever seen the fucking guy?
Yeah, he's a good-looking man.
Yeah, fucking Kaniki in real life. No, better than Kaniki.
Kaniki's not attractive.
Who's better than Kaniki?
Kaniki from Greece?
Yeah.
John Travolta?
Travolta.
Yeah, he's the fucking main character, so yeah, way fucking better.
Danny Zuko. That's his name.
Yeah, Danny Zuko. Who did play, what's his name? Kaniki? I don't even know how to spell Kaniki, but we're gonna figure this fucking shit out together. Nikki. Hickey, Nikki. No, not the Hickey family crest. This is so fucking weird because I don't think anybody's ever Googled this before.
I guarantee that all you gotta do is Grease cast. You need to learn how to fucking Google, sir.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is my second beer, so, I'm buzzed.
Lightweight.
I don't fucking drink.
Bet you I can get it before you do.
It's right here. Jeff Conaway.
No. Why does it sound like a country singer?
Because it sounds like Conway Twitty. Maybe.
Fucking John Travolta looks rough. All bald and
They're
shit.
fucking old, dude.
Damn, he looks better now than he did a while back. Maybe not.
Who?
Kaneki.
Yeah, here's Jeff Conaway played Kaneki, and he looks the exact fucking same. Ew! Look at that fucking tongue kiss with his wife. That's gross. They're like touching tongue. She is sucking his tongue out of his mouth.
It's Hickey Kaneki.
Yeah, but
he was only in Greece.
Yeah, he got Frenchie pregnant. He was only in Greece.
He didn't get Frenchie pregnant. She wasn't pregnant
by him. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she might have been pregnant.
Or she thought she was pregnant.
And like the hidden shit behind it was just like she drank and smoked so much that it was just like...
It was instant abortion.
Basically.
Or miscarriage, whatever you want to call it. But
that's when coat hangers were
so he was the only... So on his IMDb is that, and that's it?
The only really relevant thing.
Really? Yeah. Well, I mean, Grease is still... it's still a very... popular show.
I watched shit.
Oh, well, he was on the TV series Taxi and Babylon 5. I mean, that's not really, He was also on Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew, so he was definitely a drug addict.
Oh,
I mean,
you can tell he did drugs.
He's, you can definitely tell that. But, Grease, good fucking movie. I mean, it's still relevant. It's still absolutely relevant.
Grease is still relevant. People still getting, drag races in the sewer.
No, not really. But
I wish we could go back then.
It's still a relevant movie, is what I'm saying.
No, it's not.
Yeah, people still fucking watch Grease.
Yeah, but it's not a relevant movie.
That makes it relevant if people still watch it.
That's different. It's still a classic
movie.
Okay,
it's a classic. Whatever.
A relevant movie means that it has something to do with today. It does not. People still wear poodle skirts and fucking sing and shit.
No, poodle skirts was in the 20s. Yeah, that was in the 20s. That was a flapper.
Kids, high school kids today get on TikTok and fucking eat cinnamon and fucking kill themselves and shit.
What era is the poodle skirt from? I want to say it's the 20s.
It's the fucking 50s and 60s, Cody. Why are you looking this up?
Because we fucking can. It's 50s. Okay, you're right. It's the 50s.
Yes. I told you. Because that's when Grease was.
Yeah. But no, the reason why we don't have diabetes commercials anymore is because the only one that ever did it was Wilford Brimley.
And Wilford Brimley fat?
I have diabetes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, that's about that time. You can go ahead and start talking about the news stories if you want.
Yeah. Can we break for a bathroom?
All right. We'll be back.
Can we go potty?
And we are back.
Welcome back, CummCast listener.
And we're going to get us some news stories, people. And we left off with Cody, and we were talking about how they don't have diabetes commercials anymore.
Yeah, so rest in peace, R.I.P. Wilford Brimley.
He's all right.
Who passed away, I believe it was last week. So Wilford Brimley, known for his roles in Cocoon, The Firm, and The Natural. He did the I have diabetes commercials. If you don't know, that's where he's...
fuck!
Yeah, that's the diabetes guy. Wilford Brimley. He passed away at the age of 85.
From the Rona?
I am not sure. I am trying to figure that out now. So... He brought who was an actor who brought gruff charm and sometimes menace to a range of films that included Cocoon, The Natural, and The Firm. So he died at the ripe old age of 85. He died a few weeks ago in Utah, in a Utah hospital. He did die
from diabetes.
He did die from diabetes. He was the face of diabetes because he had it. That is the one. That's like you see celebrities or people that do commercials, and it's like, oh, this is the face of herpes, and they don't have herpes. So the mustache Brimley, which he has the quintessential mustache. The next person that I believe that has the quintessential mustache is the sheriff from Texas Ranger.
Chuck Norris?
No, the sheriff. The sheriff. The actual fucking sheriff, the old guy.
Huh?
The sheriff in what's the fuck is that?
Walker, Texas Ranger?
Walker, Texas Ranger. The sheriff has a fucking mustache like that, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The sheriff is an old dude. Either way. So Brimley's best... Brimley was a great actor. I mean, Cocoon probably by far one of the biggest movies he was in. And then, of course...
Back up. What does that tweet say? R.I.P. Wilford Brimley. You can go home now. The diabetes can't hurt you anymore.
Yeah. So, but to millennials, he's best known for his diabetes commercials. He was the face of diabetes. So he was on dialysis. So due to complications from that, he passed away. So R.I.P. Wilford Brimley. There would be no more diabetes commercials. I mean, of course, there's not going to be any more diabetes
People are
commercials.
still going to die from it, but people...
Right. There's not going to be any more diabetes commercials. I mean, look at Jared Fogle. He's fucking in jail and there's no more Subway commercials. Yeah, shit. Like the Blue's Clues guy. That was the trippiest shit ever when we were growing up. You had... what the fuck was his name?
I think it was his cousin Dave or something.
So... Steve Michael Burns, who is an American actor, television host, guitarist, musician, and singer, well known for his original host of the long-running children's preschool television program Blue's Clues, for which was nominated for a Daytime Emmy in 2001. So I
remember they said he went back to school.
Yep, that's him. That's him. That's the original. So it's Steve. Steve from Blue's Clues. His name is Steve Burns. And then it said he went back to school, or he got like, I don't know. I don't know what the excuse was, but then it was his cousin like Dave or
I don't know.
Stan.
I feel like it was a whole Pee-wee thing. Like he got caught masturbating in a movie theater.
No, he was a cocaine fiend.
Really?
Yeah, he was a cocaine fiend.
If you had to be amped up and shit like that all the time, I could understand.
Let me pull up the picture of what he looks like. That's him now. So yeah, he looks like he's on cocaine.
Still looks fucking creepy.
When you're talking to big fucking blue dog that all he says is, you gotta be fucked up on something. You have to be. You're talking to a dog and you write with a green crown and a yellow notebook that doesn't mean anything. You have to be fucking stoned. You have to be. You cannot be a normal fucking middle-aged man and function in society by talking to a blue dog that is like Dave the sound, like Dan the sound guy just does the fucking puppet thing. You're like, you can't be fucking sober for that shit. You just can't.
Wearing those rugby shirts and shit.
Yeah, like he made the rugby shirt like popular.
I mean, he still looks fucking creepy as hell.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Okay, so the second Blue's Clues host was Donovan Patton. Joe. Joe was his name. So it was like his cousin or brother or something like that. His name was Joe. So Steve Burns was the host from 1996 to 2002, for which was nominated for a Daytime Emmy. So he was nominated for a Daytime Emmy.
Yeah, he was making a shitload of
while
money.
He was the host. So Donovan Patton, he was the host right after that. So Blue's Clues in 2002 stated that Patton brought Joe, his character, closer to the preschool viewer, as Joe was more willing to jump into a problem rather than to figure it out first, like Steve. After Blue's Clues ended, Patton voiced Bot on Nickelodeon's Team Umizoomi. So basically the problem was that Joe was more willing to jump into a problem rather than to figure it out first, like Steve. And he was on...
Oh, shit, he was on fucking Church's House.
Donovan Patton was on the Church of What's Happening Now with Joey Diaz, episode number 589. Shout out Joey Diaz.
What does he do now?
You need to get both of them on there. So he's an American actor.
Shakespeare plays such as...
Well, Umizoomi was a really popular show, a really popular cartoon show. So Donovan Patton, so 2013, he was on Monsters University. From 1996 to 2013, there's not really a lot. Monsters University 2013. Other than Blue's Clues, Umizoomi, My Little Sister in 2014, he hasn't really, done much. I don't really see anything.
Yeah. I don't fucking know.
Hasn't really done much.
All right. Moving the fuck on, because this is boring as shit. I might even cut this bull crap out.
Fun fact, he was born in Guam.
Who gives a fuck? He's pretty handsome. I'll give him that. All right.
You want to fuck the Blue's Clues host?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Anyway, so Jurassic World 3, with the whole pandemic and shit, movies haven't been filming and stuff like that because people don't want to be around each other and it'd be a fucking nightmare. Anyway, Jurassic World 3. I haven't seen Jurassic World 2. People said it's good. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, the fucking dinosaur man is coming back. Sam Neill, the
dinosaur man.
Yep. Says
that's a dinosaur.
That's what
dinosaur DNA.
That's what I said. It says Sam Neill gears up to fight the deadly dinosaur again. This is from ScreenRant.com. It says Sam Neill is officially beginning his filming his scenes for the Jurassic World Dominion is the name of the movie. It says
so this is the third one, the third Jurassic World.
Third Jurassic World.
Okay, is what's his name?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt is in it.
Why not? He's in all the other ones.
I just remember you making fun of the first one when everything is going to shit, and then Chris Pratt grabs that lady and they just start sucking face, and there's like kids getting eaten by raptors everywhere.
Well, but
it's like slow motion.
It was weird because they had hybrids. They were like breeding fucking dinosaurs. They had like the flying birds, but they had heads of T-Rexes. And they were flying around eating people, and they're just sucking face. And but the funniest part is when the lady who's watching over the kids gets eaten by the big one in the fucking fish tank. That's the funniest part.
Yeah. I just remember they stop, and there's this sucking face with each other, and it's slow motion, and there's like toddlers being eaten by raptors all around them and stuff like that. And it's like a romantic moment.
Super fucking excited because the fucking dinosaur man, he gets fucking wrist deep in shit, looking for all kinds of stuff.
Dinosaur DNA.
Chris Pratt's in it. Sam Neill actually tweeted, it says, "Hold on to your hats, getting my old one back this week, facing off dinosaurs once again. Best yet, excited and terrified, these things will kill ya." And he tagged a bunch of people that says, I'm obviously a little more grizzled now. And I was going to have you look up a picture of this motherfucker to see what he actually looks like.
Chris Pratt?
No.
Sam Neill?
Yes.
I mean, I have him on the other screen right now.
There.
So that's some of the most current pictures right here.
I believe he has a lazy fucking eye.
You sure?
That one right there?
This one?
Yeah, that one, Cody.
No, I think the one's just squinted. Is that why you want me to look up pictures?
No, he actually doesn't look too bad.
No, he's definitely taken care of himself. Well, see, he was in season 2 of Peaky Blinders. He was Major Chester Campbell or something like that, but he did a really fucking good job in the series Peaky Blinders on Netflix.
Huh.
And for those of you who have not seen Peaky Blinders, highly recommended show. I think I seen an episode. I think I seen a news article or some kind of article on the internet that said like the top most underrated shows on Netflix, and Peaky Blinders was like number 1. It is. Peaky Blinders, probably one of the most underrated fucking shows ever. Absolutely ever. It's the actor from 28 Days Later. Is that 28 Days Later?
Cillian Murphy.
Is that who it is?
Cillian Murphy, Cody.
Yeah, Cillian Murphy.
Why would you look up 28 Days Later? Why would you not just type in Peaky Blinders?
I don't know. Because
why are you so fucking terrible at this shit?
I'm not terrible at it.
At Googling? Yes,
I don't know how to say Cillian Murphy. Or spell Cillian Murphy. But either way, Cillian Murphy's in it. A bunch of other great actors are in it. But yeah, Peaky Blinders, one of the most underrated shows on Netflix. I agree with that article. It is absolutely amazing. But yes, the dinosaur man, Sam Neill, is in that in season 2. It's interesting to see him as a bad guy instead of he's
not a bad guy.
Like he is too.
He's a cop.
He's trying to sabotage the Peaky Blinders.
He's trying to sabotage the bad guys.
Well, everybody's for the gang members because it's about the Peaky Blinders. Mm-hmm. It's about them, and they call them Peaky Blinders because they have razor blades in their caps and they blind people with fucking razor blades. I mean, You just hit some dude in the face with a razor blade in their eyes, like
slice them.
That's the ultimate fighting. That's the fucking English fighting, bro. Like That's crazy shit.
All right. What you got next?
What do I got next? All right, so a Connecticut...
Another rape story?
No.
Are you fucking sure?
Yeah, it's not about fucking rape. It's actually, it's like some fucking Game of Thrones shit. So a tenant decapitated his landlord with a sword over a rent dispute. So this is in Hartford, Connecticut. A man decapitated his landlord with a sword after being told he had to move out because of an overdue rent. The Hartford Police Department responded to a 911 call Saturday morning from the landlord Victor King, who said that his roommate, Jerry Thompson, 42, had been waving a sword at him in a threatening and terrorizing manner amid a rent dispute. So the landlord lives with the tenant in the same apartment? It says roommate. It says the landlord said his roommate, Jerry Thompson. So, like, the landlord, bro, you gotta pay me rent, sign this contract, and you can live in the fucking spare bedroom.
Well, technically, if you have somebody living with you and paying you rent, you're technically the landlord to them.
I guess if it's, like, official and you sign a contract, yeah. So, I see what you mean by that. So, he's waving a sword at him in a threatening and terrorizing manner. Like, how do you wave a sword? How do you wave a sword just like, I'm gonna fucking get you if you talk about my rent again? He's like waving it like one of those fancy toothpicks at a fucking burger house. He's like waving at it, just like, are you shaving your face with it or something crazy? But and this dude's obviously crazy.
No, he wasn't waving a sword at him. He was fucking swatting flies like you are. Mm-hmm. Except he had a fucking 6-foot sword.
And this dude's obviously crazy because he has a goatee. So King gave officers Thompson's...
A white goatee.
Yeah. The King gave officers a Thompson's cell phone number according to the warrant. It did not say if the police spoke to Thompson Saturday. The next day, police received calls from a neighbor and then a separate friend of King's who were concerned about his safety. So police entered the residence Sunday morning to find a grisly crime scene and King's body covered by numerous articles of bedding on the floor, according to the warrant. You cut the man's head off with a sword. Why would you try to wrap him up? Like, he has no fucking head. And there's a picture of the sword. It looks like something fucking Mel Gibson would have from Braveheart. It's literally a fucking long sword. So a medical examiner Investigators' preliminary observations suggested King's injuries were consistent with a large-edged weapon, noting lacerations to the landlord's right arm, upper chest, and across the neck. So this dude just fucking meleeed with a dull sword, and then he finally got his head cut off. So surveillance video also caught a male exiting a white Jeep carrying a long, skinny, white object in his right hand, walking into the residence Saturday afternoon. So this dude
a long, skinny, white object.
Yeah, so that's what it says. So this dude brought the fuck. It's probably in like a sheath or something, or wrapped up in like a white blanket or a sheet or something. But so this dude brought it to the apartment. Like he went out and bought. He's like, yo, I need a sword. He went to this pawn shop. He's like, yo, I need a sword that can cut somebody's head off. What do you got for me? What do you got for me, man? You got a sword that'll do that? You long enough? So
I'd say any sword would do that.
Yeah. So when
you got a sword that specifically is for cutting heads.
Yeah. So when questioned by police, Thompson refused to speak, but wrote on a sheet of paper that the paper in the glove compartment in the Jeep is all you need. The detective said. So he wrote this out on a note.
So he wrote a fucking manifesto or a confession letter.
It seems like it. So he was a sovereign citizen or an individual who believes he is not subject to any statutes and interprets the law in their own way. This dude that cut the man's head off with a sword, of course, he doesn't think the law applies to him. So the victim's cousin Jim Banks told the Hartford Current King was one of the good guys. One that would never hurt a soul, one that would always reach out and help others. He was pleasant as can be, always seemed to be happy, and he was just a joy to be around. So basically, he wrote down everything, and he claimed to be a sovereign citizen, which means literally they think they have diplomatic immunity, and
not if you fucking kill somebody.
Yeah, not if you cut their heads off, fucking 1830 style in during the fucking English and Irish War, and you're just meleeing the shit out of somebody. You don't have a steel mace in your hand crushing bodies and cutting their heads off. And he obviously did not get that sword from his fucking house. He lived there, so he obviously went out and bought it to do that one thing. So people are fucking insane, dude. So let's just say, so people don't argue with your tenants about the rent, or you might get meleeed by a giant fucking...
Let's just say if you argue with somebody and they pull out a fucking sword, just shut up about it.
Yeah. If they pull out a sword, just don't argue anymore. Just
leave them an eviction letter and fucking leave for the weekend.
Yeah. Just take their word for it. Yeah. Don't fuck with them.
Maybe you'll keep your head.
Yeah.
So we got one here. This is from CNN Business. This is about Budweiser. So everybody has been coming out with hard seltzers and all this shit like that.
Everybody's got a hard seltzer.
Bud Light, Natural Light, all kinds of shit. They've been coming out with all kinds of hard seltzers. Well, Budweiser has a new beer that's missing one key ingredient. Alcohol. So they made a non-alcoholic beer? Yes.
That's everybody's making a non-alcoholic version also.
So Budweiser just released their new beer, Budweiser Zero. It is an alcohol-free 50-calorie beer. So Anheuser-Busch is using a recognizable Budweiser brand to launch Budweiser Zero, an alcohol-free lager that tastes similar to the best-selling alcoholic beverage. One serving has 0 grams of sugar, targeting health-conscious drinkers that crave the taste of beer and don't want to deal with the hangover. So the popularity of so-called healthier alcoholic alternatives is growing, like hard seltzer and shit like that. As shown there's a big rise in the low-calorie spike seltzers and light beers. Budweiser decided to create its own type, but they kind of went and fucked it up, and they created basically a Budweiser that's a no-duel. So really? They made a no-duel, but put it in a Budweiser can.
So they fucked it up, and so they just made it non-alcoholic.
They could have made a hard seltzer like everybody else, but they decided to step up their fucking game and make a non-alcoholic beer.
So what is it called? But just Budweiser?
Budweiser Zero.
Budweiser Zero.
It's in an all-silver can.
I know there's a Heineken Double Zero. There is so Heineken Double Zeros. They're not non-alcoholic. There's Bud Light Zero. There's a few. There's a few
no Bud Light Zero. You mean Budweiser Zero?
Or Budweiser Zero. Sorry. Yeah, well, that's cool.
Yeah,
like I'm down with some. I'm down with some.
So if you want to quit drinking,
I'm down with some designated driving.
Right. So if you want to quit,
not for me.
If you want to quit drinking and you don't want to drink Pussy Old Duels, you can drink Pussy Budweiser.
Yeah, I'm all right with designated driving. Not for me. I am the person that you drive around. But I'm down with that. I'm down with people drinking responsibly. The Cummcast is 100% responsibly drinking. We do not condone any kind of bullshit because no matter how fucked up we get when we go out, because we have plenty of drinking stories.
We fucking Uber.
Yeah, we always have a ride. We do not drive because that is irresponsible. So,
I mean, not anymore.
Because we're older. And that reminds me of speaking of that, DuClaw Brewery, who makes the beer of the week, for Pete's sake, they have a beer called regular beer. It's literally, it's a blank can. It is a silver can with white or black print on it that says regular beer, and it says a beer that tastes like beer.
It's like when you see on TV and they have beer on there, but they can't because they'll get fucking copyright infringement.
That's literally what this is.
They cover it in white and just put beer.
So if anybody who's like, I know we say, give me something that tastes like, people that aren't familiar with craft beers. Just give me something that tastes like regular beer. DuClaw Brewery, who has the beer of the week, for Pete's sake, this week. So DuClaw actually has a beer. It's called regular beer. It's an American craft lager. So it's craft beer, but it actually tastes like normal beer. It says this is beer that tastes like regular beer for the times you want to drink regular beer. And it's a 4.8 ABV, or 4.9 ABV. So it's actually a little bit more higher proof, and it probably tastes better than your fucking Bud Light.
Some people would disagree.
Some people would, but those people also don't like craft beer. Right. So
let's do one more and let's get out of here.
One more, okay. So the world's most
better be fucking good.
The world's most identical twins to become pregnant.
I think you need to not drink when you're on the podcast.
No, it's fine. To be pregnant with the same man. So the world's most identical twins, who are Anna and Lucy DeSenique, they are considered the world's most identical twins, which they do look absolutely alike.
They're the same person.
Yeah. So these twins,
they both have huge boobies.
They're probably fake. So basically, if one wants a boob job, the other one's got to get a boob job. So the 33-year-old siblings from Perth, Australia, have revealed that they take turns having sex with their boyfriend. They have the same boyfriend, and they have announced that they are wanting to have a baby at the same time. So Ben Byrne is the man's name. They have shared this boyfriend for 8 years. Basically, if he kisses one, he always kisses the other. They do not get jealous. They plan on getting pregnant at the same time, but with the same man, their boyfriend that they've had for 8 years. I don't know if that's the weirdest guy or the...
What the fuck are you talking about? He's a goddamn legend.
Maybe
we need to do that with Shy.
No. I'm not talking about my girlfriend like that. No,
I didn't fucking say anything.
Both these ladies they're very pretty. They are.
They're okay.
No, they are pretty girls. They are. Pretty,
they look like every fucking pair of fake tits and fake ass on the fucking internet.
They are pretty. They are pretty ladies. The man, he definitely looks older. He looks like an average looking guy. So I guess that means that the average looking guys can get beautiful women if they got. And he's got the personality for both of them. So the twins, who often finish each other's sentences and speak in unison, said, "We shower together, we do makeup together, we go to bed at the same time, we eat together, we're hungry together, everything is just the same." So it's stressful being us. We have to measure our plates. Everything has to be identical. Okay, that's a little bit OCD.
Now they're just fucking weird.
It could be obsessive, but this is how we want to live our life. We live as one person, and we fuck the same person, basically. So the duo appeared on This Morning Today to talk about how they plan to get pregnant at the same time with the shared partner, Ben, saying they want to try for a baby through in vitro fertilization.
Oh, well, fuck. Of course you can get pregnant at the same time.
Yeah, so
I thought he was just shooting in each of them the same night.
So basically they even like go to the bathroom at the same time. Like they do everything together. Which is crazy. So the host of Good Morning Today, I think that's what it was called. This Morning Today, sorry, asked about how the twins were considering having children at exactly the same time. They replied, "We want to experience pregnancy together. We want to do everything in life together. We will die together. We'll grow old together."
Wouldn't it be shitty if one of them just got like in a horrific car crash?
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're always together, so they'll both die.
Yeah, it's like parrots. Yeah. They're mated pairs, you know. When one dies, the other one dies.
I guess.
So the technicalities are rather mind-blowing, or boggling. Sorry, the children would both be half-siblings and cousins.
It's fucking weird.
It's left us wondering whether Ben would be both the father and his children, and as well as their uncle. So yeah, that guy's definitely got a few issues. But he must have a great personality.
I feel like they would just... It's kind of getting into... whatever you call it. What's the religion? They're out there in fucking Utah.
Oh, it's polygamy.
Yeah, polygamy. It's kind of getting into like a polygamy territory.
Yeah, it's almost like...
But he's not marrying both of them. He's just impregnating both of them.
Technically, in Australia, it is illegal to
They
marry...
probably just have one big-ass fucking house, and they're like, this is your mom, this is also your mom.
In the state, or in the country of Australia, it is illegal to have polygamous marriage, so he actually cannot marry both of them. But since they do everything together, he technically cannot marry only one because it is not legal in Australia.
I mean, he could. He'd be like, which one's my favorite?
So basically, this is going to be they can't really get married unless there's a law passed. So Ben accepts us. He doesn't mind that we dress alike. And want to be together.
Would he?
He doesn't judge us. We always have each other's backs. He gets double the love, double the attention. Although their love for each other can't be made official, as polygamy is banned under the Australian Marriage Act of 1961. Damn, it must have been a great life in Australia in 1960. So prior to their...
Spent $250K on cosmetic surgery to make themselves look more like... Now they're fucking freaks! They went to extraordinary lengths to make themselves look identical.
And that's why they are the world's most identical twins.
Okay, I thought they were born that way. Now they're just
They are twins, though. They are twins.
Oh, yeah, we're fucking twins.
Yeah. They are twins, though. They just had $250,000 worth of cosmetic surgery. And you know that...
I fucking hate him
This
now.
guy's got to be into it. He's just like...
I like the guy. The dude's cool. He has fucking two dimies.
The dude has
jumping on his knob.
You said they weren't even that fucking cute.
Huh?
You just said earlier they weren't
Puppies
even
are fucking cute.
You said they weren't even that good looking.
They're not that hot, but they're fucking dimes in my book. Maybe we're fucking
Ryan,
somebody else.
You think anything with legs is cute? I bet you think this fucking table's pretty hot right now.
It's pretty hard.
So yeah, those. I mean, you can't really have the most identical twins without probably spending some kind of money, and it's just unless it's just some kind of miracle. I'm not sure, but so they can't get married. They want to have kids at the same time. I don't know how that's going to work because they are two different people. You and I are two completely different people. We will not work the same. Our bodies don't.
I wonder if he ever gets fucking lost. Like they get into like a full-on fist fight, roll around on the ground, and he's just like, I don't know which one's which right now.
If all I know is if I was friends with that guy, I would think he has a little bit of issues. I would think he's got.
I think it'd be fucking annoying. He's just like, baby, and they both just like, what? The same. It's like same time.
They say the same time they finish each other's sentences and shit. So I think it would be a little bit too much for me.
Yeah.
It really would.
I don't know.
So, but good luck.
I think the guy's cool, but
good luck on your in vitro. I hope you get everything you asked for. Like I've said on.
I hope you both have twins, and you have 4 fucking kids.
And they're all girls, and that dude will literally just end everything.
Probably. I'm surprised he hasn't already.
But I wish you all the best. Like I said on this podcast many times before, and I'll say it again. Be who you want to be. Do what you want to do as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. I don't give a fuck. If you want to be a dinosaur and walk around your front yard, that's fine with me.
As long as you're not sneaking up on me in the shower, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Do who you want to be. Do what you want to do. That's Cummcast.
You do you, homie.
That's Cummcast approved right there.
All right, everybody. That is the show. We thank you all so fucking much. We do this for you. We appreciate every download, every listen. If you tell somebody about this show, we appreciate you as well. If you like the show, you listen to it every week. Tell a friend, whatever, get them into it. That's how we get more downloads and this gets more spread. And then, we can provide better content and more content that's, more available, maybe even twice a week. So just want to say thanks. We love you guys. Don't take any shit. Stay safe out there. Watch your ass. People are fucking crazy. We got, twins that will get surgery to look more alike.
Everybody's still strange and weird times out there, so take care of yourselves.
Yeah. So, thanks everybody. Wash your hands, wash your ass. We love you. Let's end this fucking show.
And guys, I know we haven't really said this a lot, but if you would please just take a couple seconds, a couple minutes, just to rate us 5 stars if you love this podcast. Go to whatever
5 stars only. All right.
Yeah. What if
you're gonna do 4 stars? Just don't do it.
Whatever streaming platform you're listening to this on, whether it's YouTube or Apple Podcast or Castbox or whatever you're listening to, guys, Spotify. Just go give us a 5-star review, because the more 5-star reviews we have, the better reviews we have, the more people can see this podcast on their own streaming platforms, and we're reaching more people. And if it's entertaining to all of you guys, then that means it's going to be entertaining to somebody else. And that's what we want. We want this podcast to grow. We want people to love it just like we love it and just like you do. So just go give us a review, subscribe, tell your friends about it, get us more listeners. We want this to be something great as a Cummcast family, to be honest with you, as a great pig milker army. So thank you all so much. We will see you all next week. Have a wonderful and blessed week. And as always, much love from us, Ryan and I, me to you, our family to yours. See you all next week. Stay safe. And when life gets hard and life gets you down and you got twin girlfriends,
you're a fucking heaven.
You're in heaven. And milk that pig. Peace. We out.
And music in 3, 2.
I just wanna live.